This is the best view of the front garden. We had a storm last night which was most welcome, but it finished off the first flush of roses, but we still have the lavender. Hopefully we'll get a new flush of roses later on. As you will see, the iris walk has changed. We plan to widen the bed this side of the path and have it bordered by a lavender hedge, a low lavender hedge, and then in the spring white tulips, and then at this time of the year next year white lilies. Hopefully we will not be plagued by lily beetle. We're just waiting for the white gora to make a show here. It's just started. The lavender beds are at their height of flower at present. We have just cleared the blue nepeta from here, so we're waiting for it to grow again, and so we'll have a blue flush here in the future. This Verbena boreanensis will be lovely all summer and attracts the butterflies. These echinaceas are just starting and the salvias are just going over. The butterflies love the buddleias, which have only just started to come out. Unfortunately, the sun has bleached the colour of those buddleias a little bit. The agapanthus are just starting to come out, as are the daylilies. Unfortunately, the petunias were hit by the rain last night, but you can't have it good all the time. I'm still thinking about next year, as I bought these alströmerias cheap, and I'm growing some more seeds for next year as well. The garden is always an ongoing thing. The exotic bed is just starting to look like an exotic bed. We're waiting for the cannas to come into flower. Unfortunately this year we couldn't get the grasses that looked so good last year, but there's always next year. This is John's bonsai bed, but he's got lots more in training and a nursery area. The Japanese garden continues to flourish and is maturing to our satisfaction. I repotted the azaleas and camellias and rhododendrons after the deer ravaged them in the winter, and I'm astounded how well they've come on. Some of them had absolutely no leaves at all when the deer had finished with them. Similarly, I'm very pleased with the hostas, which have always been devastated by snails before. I replanted this Christo bed in the spring, mostly dividing plants from other areas of the garden. Now that the dahlias are starting to come out, it's showing signs of the plan I had in my head. This bed is really the star of our summer display. I have left the poppies, they're opium poppies, to dry off and self-seed. So they make a lovely show earlier in the year. I've started. Not everything is a success. The long bed is normally at its best at this time of year, but I'm afraid I must take the blame for it not looking its best. I should have split lots of plants. That flourish with no water, so it's no work for me to water them every night. These prairie beds were planted in the spring, and they're inspired by Pete Aldorf and his Highline design in New York. Again, we use plants from other parts of the garden that require very little maintenance. We've killed off the grass in this area as we plan to create a shrub bed in the autumn. I hope you've enjoyed our midsummer video.